Hi, and welcome to Real Estate Coffee Chats with Aisha, and thanks for tuning in. I am Aisha Webb, a real estate agent with Trent Atlanta Realty in Atlanta, Georgia. Did you guys know that June is National Homeowners Month? Well, it sure is. And if buying a home is on your radar in the near future, then this topic is for you. Whether you are buying a home for the first time or you are just looking for an upgrade, it is never a bad idea to arm yourself with tips that can make your search go from overwhelming to enjoyable. With the seller's market in many parts of the country, these tips are even more important as you battle other buyers for the home of your dreams. The more efficient and straightforward you are on your search, the better chance you'll have to hear offer accepted. Rather than learning the hard way about hidden expenses and difficult neighbors, there are things you can do to feel more confident as you begin your search. But before we begin, if you know someone who is also thinking of buying a home in the near future, go ahead and tag them in the comments or share this video to your page so they can get this information as well. I hope everyone has their coffee or their favorite drink in hand because it's time to get started. Now let's get to those tips. Consider all the costs. When starting the home buying journey, the first thing to consider is the costs and expenses. When pre-approved for a mortgage of a certain amount, keep in mind that number is not a target, it is a maximum. While a seller's market often means little wiggle room on price, your best bet is to find a property below the number so you have a financial cushion when negotiations happen. It is important to remember the mortgage is not the total cost of your home. It usually only covers principal, interest, property taxes, and homeowners insurance premiums. Home ownership involves many other expenses like closing costs, home repairs, and potential yearly increases in property taxes. And last, something few people think about. If you have a life insurance policy, be sure to review it to make sure your coverage takes into account the mortgage debt on your home. This ensures that if something happens to you, your family is financially secure. Be flexible but firm. Finding the right home requires a delicate balance of flexibility and finesse. At the same time, you want to stand firm when it comes time to your non-negotiables in your new home. For example, the price, the school district, or if you require a second bathroom. This is where having a real estate agent can be of an enormous benefit. Agents have the expertise and time to devote to your search that allows you flexibility when opportunity arises and get a home that doesn't break your budget. Finding the right agent is a lot like finding the right home. You need to do your research. So get referrals for accredited agents and have meetings with 2 or 3 of them before deciding on who you want to hire. Make sure they have experience working with homes in your price point and are familiar with areas you're looking to buy in. And lastly, do not sign an exclusive broker agreement unless you are certain you have found the right agent for you. There are many resources available to help you find an agent that understands your individual needs. Meet the neighbors. While location is important, many factors feed into a great neighborhood. From disputes over pets and parking to personality clashes, neighbors can have a big impact on your happiness as a homeowner. Before committing to a neighborhood, take time to walk the street and gauge compatibility with the neighbors you meet. Talking with the neighbors may also reveal hidden quirks about the home you would have not known about otherwise, such as a basement that constantly floods or an ongoing dispute about a property line. Remember, more house equals more work. Television shows have glamorized home revision. Before deciding on a fixer-upper, make sure you have a full understanding of what it will take and how much it will cost to make your house match your vision. Construction projects often take longer than anticipated and can reveal other problems that end up costing more money. If your home is a complete renovation, you also won't be able to live there during construction, so you need to ask yourself if you can afford to pay for 2 homes for several months. Also, a larger house means more time and money spent on upkeep. A house with a big yard may have great curb appeal, but will you truly use all that space? Be realistic, because the money for maintenance on a bigger house is money in your pocket at a smaller house that has many of the features you want. Also, remember that no home improvement project will change your commute time or how noisy the neighborhood traffic is. And finally, use your head, not your heart. One final piece of advice: do not let your emotions take over the process. Choosing a home can be stressful and overwhelming. It is important to keep a level head. No decision this big should be made on an impulse, so take your time and think through every aspect of the process. It's always in your best interest to have an experienced and knowledgeable agent representing you in your home purchase. With such a major investment on the line, you want to have someone who can help you complete a purchase, leaving no stone unturned, and ultimately saving you money and a lot of headaches. If you are in the metro Atlanta area, I want to offer you a no obligation home buyer consultation where we'll go over these tips and more to make your home buying experience a positive one. I'm currently scheduling new buyer meetings through the month of June. You can either comment below or send a message or visit my website, aishawebrealestate.com, if you're interested, and we can schedule a time to chat, perhaps over a cup of coffee. Also, while you're on my website, don't forget to download a free copy of my ebook, The Ultimate Home Buyer's Guide, What You Can Expect from Start to Finish, which is loaded with a ton of information on the home buying process. At this time, I want to thank you for tuning into this bonus edition of Real Estate Coffee Chats with Aisha. I will see you on Thursday with another great topic. Until then, have an awesome week.